Welcome to The Bull and the Bear, where we dive deep into the world of technology, cryptocurrencies, and digital assets. We're your hosts, Jason Owen.
And I'm Tucker Owen, the tech-savvy son who's grown up with blockchain and loves diving into the newest trends. Together, we break down the complexities of crypto, everything from Bitcoin and Cardano to NFTs, DeFi, and beyond.
Whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting curious, we'll bring the latest insights, practical tips, and healthy dose of fun. We'll talk strategy, technology, risks, and the exciting possibilities of the digital currency space.
Before we dive into today's episode, we want to emphasize that the information shared here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Remember, we are not financial advisors, and please remember to do your own research as you navigate the cryptocurrency space.
Today, we're super excited to start The Bull and the Bear. First podcast.
First
episode.
Yes,
All
it's
right.
the first time. We just got back from Rare Evo 2025 in warm, sunny
Good old Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was hot too.
It was so hot. It was like 110 degrees, scorching heat. It was like walking into a damn sauna.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
We ran into some pretty cool people like AJ Writes Crypto,
Yeah. Aaron and Austin from Altcoin Daily.
Crypto Face, the good old Market Cipher guy,
Yeah.
legend. Played some
Definitely.
poker with him.
Did you get to do some cards?
Jason actually made a huge run in the poker
I did
Rare
pretty
Evo
good.
tournament.
I did good. I felt good about it.
Top 18.
Yeah.
Shout out Cash. He actually took first place in Anvil.
Anvil, yeah,
So
he won it.
That was pretty cool.
Brought home the 15 grand.
Yeah, 15 grand for that guy.
Not bad at all. Rare Evo was a great time
that's
with things actually being bullish for once.
crazy.
Typically, with cryptocurrency conferences, the markets will tank. And in Bitcoin this year, Bitcoin, Cardano, they actually held their own during the conference.
Ethereum sent it up to a new all-time high.
It did.
It's just there's a different energy when things are bullish like right now. So we figured why not get started on a positive note.
Right. So that's what we named the podcast, right? We're
A Bull and a Bear.
Bull and the Bear.
Yeah.
So we created the podcast because we've always had we've always related to the idea that if something's pumping, then something else is dumping.
It's true.
So you've got the bullish side of things, you've got the bearish side of things.
Jason's been around in markets for way longer than I have.
Yeah, I've been in the markets since my 20s, and more in the traditional side of things, like stocks and bonds, and of course my small business, Envision Computers. Tucker's been along there, along for the ride.
Yeah.
You know,
We were neck to neck with Envision.
yeah. With Envision being a technology company, I've always been really interested on the tech side of things, and then of course on the traditional finance, growing money. And so you take those two things together, and that's crypto, technology, money. You put them together.
This guy was literally mining Bitcoin in the very beginning, early stages.
It's true.
I remember growing up and seeing my dad investing and wanting to get involved, and I was just too young. They said I couldn't open an account. I was
Yeah,
like,
with traditional finance, you had to be at least 18.
I was like,
And back then, I think we had to have at least $2,000 to get started.
right. And I was 9, 10 years old, trying to just get my foot in the door.
And
And
with crypto, you just create a wallet,
next,
send you a little bit of crypto for doing things around the house. Before you know it, you got a portfolio growing.
babysitting the kids.
Yeah.
I grew some pretty big nest egg there.
Yeah,
With
I remember in
just,
2017, that babysitting money really grew.
really grew up. It was nice. So yeah, we honestly, it's been a big family goal, and
Yeah,
We're growing with
now
that.
we're here making it happen.
IAG is currently up 18% in 24 hours,
Oh,
just
she's
right off
moving.
the rip. I just pulled up Tap Tools here. And,
One of our favorite sites for seeing what's going on in the Cardano ecosystem.
Yeah, we ran into the IAG guys over at Rare Evo.
We did.
They
Taptool guys were there too,
Tap Tool
actually.
guys were there.
Didn't have a booth, but we talked to them about getting one. So we'll see.
They need one for next year.
For sure.
IAG is looking beautiful.
Yeah.
As far as putting it in the bottom potentially. Let's see what else we got going on. Chainlink up 12% today, sitting at $25, $25.63.
She's moving.
It's moving. It's sitting beautifully.
I think Keith from Hedges did a tweet about that. It talked about they've created a reserve where all the it's feeding itself. Something going on with Chainlink. Yeah, I don't know if you bring up your X account on there, but
By the way,
There it
Hedges
is.
is actually doing a giveaway. Oh, that was actually the
Hedges
huh.
Dig Pool. Yeah.
The simple diagram caused Link to go crazy. There's a lesson here. So the on-chain revenue goes.
It's feeding into that. So they call it the Chainlink payment abstraction, which gets fed into the Chainlink reserve, and it's feeding it. So it's creating the price movement that we're seeing right now.
Squeezing
Yeah.
that price up. 42% in the last month just for Chainlink.
Well, I know that a lot of the people who've been pushing the XRP narrative the last few years, Chainlink's actually been doing
What they've been talking
right.
about.
So I think that's where you're finally seeing that growth there.
That happens for sure. Chainlink's sitting top 11 right now. Top 11 currently.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How close is it to Cardano?
It's
So it's well, it's got Tron in between them, right?
Yeah. So it's Chainlink sitting at a 17.3 billion market cap. Cardano is sitting at 34.3 billion market
So it'll
cap.
take a lot to get it.
And honestly, that's one of the things that people need to learn about is market caps.
It's true.
Market caps are basically one of the most important things when it comes to investing in cryptos. And
a lot of times people will see a cheap price and they think, oh, I'm going to buy some of this and it's going to go way up.
You'll see something like Stellar XLM for 42 cents, but it's already at a $13 billion market cap.
Right.
So for it to go up to 80 cents, it's got to go to $26 billion.
Right. And the reason is how many tokens are there for Stellar?
Market cap 13.2.
So thinking about Stellar, right? How many tokens did they actually spit out?
Total supply 50 billion.
50 billion tokens versus you got Bitcoin 21. And probably 4 million of those have been lost, right? Mm-hmm. So that's going to affect the market cap.
It's going to affect the market cap as far as all that goes. Another one just recently got listed. Our beautiful friends over at the SNEK team.
Yeah, they've been landing tier 1 exchanges.
Exchanges left, right, and center. They landed 3 in one day. It was. Let's see what they're looking like today. Oh,
still moving up.
Still moving on up. Yep. It's almost back to its all-time high. We love the SNEK team.
If you hold Cardano and you're holding it for a long time, it makes sense to get yourself some SNEK.
Well, it's just leveraged data.
It's leveraged Cardano.
It's leveraged data.
It's a meme coin. It's got a great community.
It's the #1 token.
Yep, and it's opening doors for other projects on Cardano to get listed.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it now.
So
IAGs, they were just talking about it to Kraken earlier this week. I know there's Palms also talking to Kraken. There's a couple of them. Let's see. Anno, we don't have any of this.
No,
we don't really.
Tucker called it about a week ago, and we didn't buy any. Probably should have.
Yeah. It was we're not really too big on the meme coins, but this one started off at a $250,000 market cap and ran up to about 5.
And we're hanging out just under 400,000 right now.
Yeah, and there's a couple of big names talking about this one. Cash from Anvil is there.
Right.
He's following him on Twitter.
I know they launched it on SNEK.fun.
Okay.
Right, which is kind of like Pump.fun on Solana versus the Cardano side.
We're following him now.
Yeah.
Pepe Anno.
It's only a week old.
So
we'll have to keep our eye on that one, see what she's doing. But it's already pumped. You know me, I don't like to buy crypto when it's already moved up.
Yeah, we like to we that's why we packed our ADA bags a long time ago. Speaking of which, Cardano is sitting at 96 cents right now. I feel like that's kind of one of our main focuses when it comes to our crypto.
We do like Cardano. We like Charles.
He just launched Midnight. That's coming out soon.
Right.
We met the CEO of Midnight and a bunch of the team players over there. They're building some crazy stuff.
If you've got your Cardano, you want to make sure you get your airdrops. Got to get that set up for the Midnight airdrop.
Not only Cardano though. You want Bitcoin.
Right.
You have Avalanche. Solana.
Yep. The Midnight. It's you should look at that and see.
I think there's like 6 different chains for the Midnight airdrop.
We at Rare Evo, we talked about the Midnight crew.
Yeah, they just did their glacial airdrop using Hydra.
Right, which is the first real major use case on the actual chain, which is great. So if you hold any Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB
just put a new all-time high. Ethereum just put a new all-time high.
That's true too. Solana, AVAX, and ADA. You're holding any of those tokens, you got to make sure you sign up for the airdrops.
Those bottom 3, they haven't. Solana put an all-time high in earlier this year.
Sure.
AVAX hasn't though.
No, that's
Neither
true.
has ADA. We still got some room to go on both of those. AVAX
in the top 10, Cardano is definitely the one to be buying right now.
Yeah,
it's got the most room to go before it gets to its previous all-time high.
Right.
Let alone what we do for this cycle.
Just off of Midnight, everything else coming out too. The Avalanche still being at $25 though, compared to their chart's not looking.
What is Avalanche's all-time high?
It is $107 or 123.
Okay.
123.
We're hanging out $25 right now.
We're hanging out at 25.
I'm guessing it's because they've released more tokens, so it's going to take a lot more. It's going to take a bigger market cap to get up there. Let's just hit that market cap real quick. I'm just curious to see. I mean, it's growing, 10 billion. So it's been as high as a $28 billion market cap. That's
28.2 there.
And that was what in 21?
22.
Okay.
That was after the bull run of 2021.
Right.
AVAX came out late.
So Keith's doing a giveaway.
Yeah, he is. He's doing a $1,000 ADA giveaway.
All right, what's the catch? What do you got to do?
Or is it $1,000 or is it 1,008? I mean, right now $1,000
They're
is
close.
about 1,000
I mean,
ADA.
when
We're
you're
about
around
sixes
$1,
there,
yeah.
right? We're hanging on 95
He's saying
cents.
he's saying dollars just so we're all clear in case the price shoots up or something. But 1,000 ADA, I know you've got to pretty much you got to stake with him, right?
Right. For his 1,000th block, you have to be staking there for his 1,000th block minted by Hedges Pool. You can follow Hedges at Hedges Pool on Twitter.
All right, and he's only 37 blocks away,
so
that could be within the next few weeks, I would say. If you're not staking your Cardano, you need to be. So that's
it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer just for staking, just to stake.
It's part of securing the network.
Securing the network. Yep. There's so many levels,
and they're going to pay you back interest. Basically, you're getting crypto for you're
adding to the ecosystem.
Yep.
And why not do that?
If you're holding Cardano, it's a no-brainer to be staking, but some people might not know what it is or might not know how easy or hard it is to set it up.
With most staking on other blockchains, if when you stake something, typically they're going to lock up your funds.
Like
right?
Ethereum's for like 2 years.
Possibly, yeah. So with Cardano, you don't have that problem. If you've got your Cardano, you've bought it on an exchange, you move it into your own private wallet.
Yeah.
You delegate to one of the 3,000 nodes that are running on the stake pool operators that are running on Cardano. You still can spend your Cardano if you want to use it for something. It's fine. That makes it a lot more simpler for sure.
Who's your favorite stake pool?
Well, we were talking about Keith, right? Keith with Hedges.
Keith, yeah.
He's doing a giveaway, so he's got that $1,000 for that 1,000 block. So if I had my, in fact I do, my Cardano is currently staked with Keith. So
and if you stake, you're eligible for the midnight airdrop too. If you're just
that's
holding
another part
it
of it too. That's true. If you've got Cardano,
like a Coinbase or a centralized exchange
for the midnight airdrop, you had to have it staked. Because at the end of the day, if your Cardano is like say Coinbase, it's up to them if they're going to give you your midnight. Right. So
set up your own wallet.
Again, not your keys, not your crypto. So best choices for crypto is to basically have it on your own wallet. If you have Cardano, make sure you're staked. That's going to help secure the network.
Right.
It's going to.
You can also delegate your votes.
That's true for voting power. Voting power is a big part of it. You want to be able to vote on the funds.
For different things that are coming out with like Catalyst and.
So it's kind of it's what gives a proof of stake network. It's security and it's power. I mean, you've got to be involved, and that's one of the steps of being involved.
Period.
Yeah. And again, it's not that difficult to do. If you go online, there's plenty.
It's
of
probably
videos.
like 10 clicks type of it.
I would think so. And one of these days, maybe we can put together a video and just show them how we do it.
Yeah, set up a wallet, and it makes ADA stronger.
It does.
It does make.
I mean,
secures
the
network.
In fact, we could look at that real quick. If you go to pool.pm, you can actually see what percentage of ADA is staked, and the higher that number, the more secure it is. That's
more secure the network.
The network's stronger. Yeah,
that much ADA
so
to attack it.
You're sitting right now at 57.5%
staked
of all ADA staked. So as that number grows, the stronger the network becomes security-wise.
Right. And each ADA counts as one vote.
Right. One ADA, one vote.
One ADA, one vote.
I know we talk a lot about Cardano. It's our favorite project.
It's every day.
That's kind of our main focus.
Yes.
I mean, we don't only look at Cardano, but it's definitely the project that kind of speaks the most to us. Yeah. What are some of the things about Cardano that drew you in, and what makes it exciting for you?
I think first off, what makes Cardano pull me in and kind of sets it apart from everybody is how decentralized it really is.
Sure.
With over 3,000 nodes.
Yeah, we have 3,000 stake operators.
I really like how it's open source and everyone is peer-to-peer verified, right? Everybody.
Yep. We've got the all the research and development. That's all peer reviewed.
Exactly.
So before they actually write code, they write papers.
Yep.
They have they submit it to the community. And then they get those back, and then they actually write the code.
And then they write the code.
Right.
And put the words where their mouth was.
Right.
So, and honestly, all of Cardano has so many contributions on GitHub. There's lots of just.
If you're looking for activity, Cardano always leads the pack. Top 3 at least. You're going to see that they're constantly developing. The proof of stake versus proof of work.
Yep. How fast it is.
It's more energy efficient. They've got the Ouroboros, which is part of that. That's the algorithm that it uses.
Hydra.
Yep. Hydra's a new. Gets more speed, similar like Lightning Network on Bitcoin. So, Charles.
Yeah, Charles. Honestly,
Charles Hoskinson. You either love him or hate him.
Love him or hate him.
We love him. His ideologies kind of line up with ours. So that's probably one of the biggest reasons I like Cardano.
Yeah, whether he's shit posting on Twitter or
actually building something cool up in Gillette. He's
Yeah.
doing
I
a lot
mean,
of
how
good
many
stuff.
other, creators that are billionaires will literally like rub elbows with everybody? You know what I mean?
He's down
not,
in the crowd,
yeah, he gets in with everybody. He's literally
writing code.
right, and he makes it personable.
Makes it personal.
And
still.
sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it can be a little bit much on the internet, but
Yep.
that's what you get.
You get face value. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of A Bull and the Bear. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into the latest in cryptocurrency and market trends.
And if you did, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, or follow us wherever you listen to podcasts so you don't miss the next episode.
And don't forget to share this with your friends, family, or anyone looking to get a better understanding of the markets.
Feel free to follow us on social media too. We'd love to hear your thoughts, answer questions, or dive into topics that you're interested in.
Thanks again for tuning into A Bull and the Bear. We'll catch you next time.